that being said, what episode is this? 46?
45.
45?
Yeah.
Ooh. Who's 45? What are we doing for this, boys?
Michael Jordan when he came back.
Ooh.
I like that.
We don't have any special team shout-outs. There's got to be a defender who's 45.
I can't think of one.
I know. I thought it was 46. I was going to call it the Alfred Morris podcast, but, it is what it is. Welcome back to another episode of The Young and the Washed. Be a friend, tell a friend. I am the hostess with the mostest, your boy Dunzo. I'm in my producer bag today, so I don't plan on doing as many nicknames for myself. But we do have the Tennessee Kid, Mr. Get Your Bitch Back or Hit Back, my man, Mr. Ron Stoppable, a.k.a. Stanley Yelnats. And with us, and joining us today because we have a moment of silence. Travis was unfortunately let go from The Young and the Washed today. Nah, we're joking. He just had to go get his car fixed. So we got Big Dre, a.k.a. Big Tom Marindo, a.k.a. Big Sexy with us. So, we're going to get this started off because I am the producer for the day. And I'm going to pretend to be Josh. Oh, let me sit like an instigator real quick. Let me do this how Josh does it. He goes like this. What is the best theme park?
All right, the best theme park is Disneyland. This is why. Not because of the rides. Disneyland does have some good rides.
He's definitely Zoe. He didn't even look at you. He's doing his best Zoe impression.
All right, Disneyland's the best theme park because of the experience. All right, you can go take a family, you take your girlfriend, you go with the bros if you want. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's super weird, but you could get that off. I feel like you could get that one off.
There's a place you can get that off.
But Disneyland for the overall experience, overpriced still. But if you get the Hopper Pass, makes it even better. I think Disneyland's so much better than Six Flags because it's a one-trick pony. It's only roller coasters. Knott's Berry Farm is ass. I don't care what anybody says.
I love Knott's Berry Farm.
And Legoland for little kids. And I do love me a good water park. But overall experience, I'm going to go Disneyland.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go Disneyland too because I'm super scared of roller coasters. So I've never been to Six Flags. I never been to Universal Studios. And I'm not going to Legoland at this age. So, yeah, Disneyland for sure because you could take a chick.
Universal Studios, underrated experience, though.
I like Universal Studios.
All right, Josh, some flowers, but also a shot at the same time. If you have a family of four, what is more expensive? The down payment you put on your new crib or trying to make it 8 hours in Disneyland? Because I think
8 hours in Disneyland, bro. Do you try to get a churro? That bitch is like $12,
bro. Disneyland charges you for the air. Like I swear to God, bro, that shit is rough. All right, what movie have you seen the most?
Let Drago.
What movie have I seen the most? Fuck. There was a couple.
Has to be a comedy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kicking and Screaming. I've probably seen like 100 times.
Underrated Will Ferrell movie.
And I really fuck with Mr. Deeds. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Good call.
That's like a good movie, bro.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I'll go Dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
I've probably seen Dodgeball 1,000 times.
I think, to be honest with you, I think it's probably Shawshank Redemption. It's my mom's favorite movie.
It's a great movie.
It's always on our DVR. So like,
you can't really watch that.
She watches it all the time. So I feel like by default, I've just seen it like just bits and pieces of it so many times.
Is it top 5?
That I've watched for sure.
No, I mean like overall top 5.
No, not at all. I actually just had this conversation last night. If you guys want to go into this real quick, because I thought my top 3 is I thought about this recently. My top 3 is a little wild, bro.
I'd love to hear it.
It was The Departed.
Great movie.
Talladega Nights. And what was it?
Mamma Mia.
Nah, I did see the first one though. But okay, hold on. Side note, because this is a podcast, shit doesn't matter. Can I tell you how fucking upset I was about Mamma Mia 2? Let me explain this to you. My mom got on my ass. She's like, "Oh, your dad doesn't want to go see Mamma Mia 2 with me." Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "I don't want to go. I don't want to go." I was like, "But it's your mom. You're gonna end up doing it." So I go. I fucking pay on YouTube fucking $5.99 to get the HD version of Mamma Mia 1, and then my mother, just movie Jezebel, goes and watches Mamma Mia 2 without me. So I watched the first one for no fucking reason. I was so pissed, bro.
Dude, I'd be heated, bro.
I was so mad. She was like, "Oh, I just wanted to go see it." I was like, okay, so I just wasted 2 hours of my life. I'm never going to get that back. And now I'm wondering forever, what the fuck happened in the second one?
Was it good, the first one?
It was all right. I was less mad about having to see the second one afterwards. But
that's hilarious.
Yeah, I forget what my third one was, but I just know that Talladega Nights and that The Departed were on the top.
Yeah. Oh, top movies. Yeah. Got you.
Yeah. Let me see what else is here. Could you be boys with someone who orders soup at a restaurant?
Nope. Quick answer is nope.
Nah.
What about you?
I feel like I usually agree with this, but I do think the weather and certain environments change this.
No, I'm talking about go-to. Use soup at the
Oh,
restaurant.
the go-to.
The go-to is the soup, bro.
Okay, so just so the fans know, Josh did write these questions, and your boy's dyslexic, so certain words will be taken out. Nah, I'll say this. Nah. I will. I hate to be the person who judges, but it does scream broke vibes, and I'm not the one usually judging. I did go on a clam chowder tour last winter, though.
Fire.
Every time I went to a restaurant that had it, I was like, I'm gonna try every fucking clam chowder.
That's fair.
In the San Diego area, it was pretty, I enjoyed it.
Nice.
What do you think? You look like a big soup guy. Like I feel like you're like pozole, no question.
That's super racist.
How is that racist?
No, yeah, pozole has to be homemade for me. I can't eat it at a restaurant. But like, if we're going to like a regular restaurant, like if you're going to Chili's and you're ordering soup, there's a problem. Like if you need me to pay for your food, I will. But that's a problem. But if you're going to get pho or ramen, obviously you're gonna get soup. But if you're going to like a regular restaurant, like a Cheesecake Factory, and you're getting soup, there's an issue. Like I
hate the guy who tries to convince me that the soup is hearty. I don't give a fuck if the baked potato soup is hearty, bro. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Oh, what was the greatest field trip that you ever had?
It has to be elementary school. Like later though, in elementary school, and you kind of realize like more, we can hang out with chicks and stuff.
I'll say, Josh, we have a shitty elementary school field trip that instantly came to my mind. Do you remember when we had to walk from our elementary school to the high school to watch a fucking play?
I do remember that,
bro.
That
They made us little nigglets waddle our way all the way from our elementary school to about a mile and a half, about 1.1 miles to the high school.
Hot as hell, by the way.
Hot as hell. Not a tree in sight. Bro, they made us walk. There's about 120 of us, about 8 fucking adults. They make us walk this, and then we watch a play that I know is dog shit just because I'm like, they made us go watch a high school play. You know how bad the play had to be for them to be like, damn, we ain't selling no tickets. Let's go finesse this to these elementary school kids. Like, the field trip was so shitty, they wouldn't even give us a bus. I'm like, bro, we could have made this trip like 8 times with all these parents. Like, this is fucking ass, bro.
We went to Ramona too, like
the Riley's Farm thing.
Damn, you have a good.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Yeah. So
Rita was there.
To summarize for our listeners, Riley's Farm was a place that you could go, and it was like LARPing minus the war. It was like a bunch of like like we churned butter. We did a whole bunch of wild shit. But to answer the question,
cold as fuck though.
Oh, it hailed. Yeah. We did a fake. We had. Oh no, this was epic. This was super epic. During the fake Revolutionary War battle that we did, so they separate us. Bloods and Crips. U.S. and fucking Britain. During the war, they gave us like these like fake wooden gun things, and we charged the field, and everyone just pretend to shoot each other. The second the guy goes like sounds the whistle for us to charge, starts hailing uncontrollably. Bro, kids are getting knocked out. It's one of the wildest things. Kids are slipping and it's like an hour to get home. Kids are just covered in mud. It was fucking awesome.
I remember that. Yeah,
they're trying to like churn this butter. I'm like, this is fucking free labor. I know what you fucking white folks did to us the first time. But I think to answer the question, the first one that comes to mind, when I was like 4 or 5, I went to a private preschool and they took us to a farm. And I remember, I don't know if it was the best one, but it left an impression in my mind. They said, we got a treat for you kids. And we watched them. We watched a cow give birth. But it wasn't like what you think when you're little. Like, it's going to be this nice, majestic thing. I'd never seen like an animal or anyone give birth. They put a fucking bicycle fucking chain attached to like the cow's head, and they cranked this nigga out of its mom, bro. And then it just falls on the floor with like the fucking sack or whatever it is. And this little nigga's trying to stand up immediately. It was one of the worst. And then later they want to give us a glass of milk. I'm like, I'm not drinking this shit. You fucking scarred me for life, bro.
That was preschool?
It was
Who the fuck's in charge of
it? I had to be 5 or 6.
Yeah, what kind of preschool do you
It was a Catholic preschool too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
that's way too gnarly for preschool.
What about you, Andre?
I mean, 6th grade camp probably wouldn't count as a field trip.
That's a field trip.
That counts, yeah.
It's an overnight.
Camp,
Which one do you guys go to?
We went to Marston.
I heard that was the best
Dude,
one.
I literally got in trouble almost every day. I almost got sent home. We went during the snow, so I woke up first, went and got a bunch of snow and yanked it at all my fucking roommates and the camp counselor. And I was just fucking throwing snowballs at them like at 6 in the morning.
So you've like always been an asshole.
I've always been an asshole, bro. Like just a funny, just a clown is the best way to describe it.
That's great.
Yeah, I don't know. Me and Josh went to 6th grade camp, and we can't say his name for literal legal reasons. But one of our friends got sent home because he decided to fuck with the turkeys. And if you know anything about turkeys, wildly territorial, got scratched, had to go home because his fucking shit got infected. What's the most annoying feature on Twitter?
the most annoying feature on Twitter is that you see the likes and tweets of people you don't fucking follow.
Yeah.
I was like, why the fuck am I seeing this? Like,
Yeah,
I
why
don't
is
give
this-
a fuck.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, like it's popular. Like if no one that I know retweeted this or followed or like this,
Yeah.
I don't care if it's popping.
Yeah, like why would I care?
Yeah, I don't know. I wish you could edit things. I wish there was an edit like an edit window. Like I'm the king of misspelling shit all the time, but I'll also delete a tweet. I don't give a fuck.
I got a question for you. Would you rather have an edit button on Twitter or a dislike button on Twitter?
Okay, so I'm gonna go dislike even though I want the edit only because I don't want a tweet to blow up and then niggas just change it and now it's just the link to their fucking SoundCloud.
True.
That's what I don't want. But I feel like if you get like a 30-minute like window, like you have 30 minutes to temporarily change your tweet, and there has to be a character restriction. Like how we only have like X amount of characters for the tweet, you can only make 6 amounts of like changes. Like change one letter, change something quick, but you don't get to like go back and do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thumbs down though, because sometimes I just really want to tell niggas like this tweet sucks. Like this shit fucking
This shit sucks. Yeah.
Like
This isn't it.
No one wanted to hear this, bro.
Yeah, because you have to go to the quote tweets if you don't like the tweets. Like this is too
And then
much
I look
work.
like an asshole if I just tell you straight up that this sucks. But I would be fine if you saw that I disliked it.
Yeah, there you go.
Did Facebook have a thumbs down at one point?
I think only
so. Just
YouTube.
YouTube,
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got all fucking
They need it
soft.
on Twitter.
Yeah, they need it on
There's some
Twitter.
crazy tweets I need to dislike.
How much would it cost for you to make a sex tape?
It's a great question by myself. I'll let Dre go first on this.
Josh is a man who doesn't have an OnlyFans. Asks about 6 OnlyFans questions a week to me. We have this conversation. Regularly.
Interesting shit, bro.
How much would it cost for me to make a sex tape? I mean, I'm fat, so it'd probably be a higher amount than normal.
I mean,
Probably a starter kit, like 10 grand.
first of all,
That's my answer, actually.
10 grand.
10 grand.
First of all, I got a question, bro. As a also fluffy individual, do you think someone's paying more to see our fat asses fuck? I don't think that's how the market works.
I mean, who are you fucking though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's important. It's not
Yeah.
about us.
It's not
I've seen
about
some
you.
of
It's
the
never
most
about you.
Some most grotesque. All right, better question. Do I have to advertise my sex tape? Or
No.
does she have an OnlyFans and I'm just fucking on her? Oh, if I'm just fucking on her OnlyFans, I can do that off the recreational.
Off the rip?
You buy me lunch, we're good, bro.
You do an OnlyFans just for lunch? You do it? You be fucking a
Oh, I
chick?
want like a profit share. Like I want 11% of all tips individually given to her.
How
from
much is that?
I don't know. Whatever we make, I gotta fuck good to make sure it's worth something. Hopefully, the fans. I resonate with her core audience, and
Yeah. I mean, OnlyFans would probably be a lot less, but like a sex tape, like 10 grand. For sure.
Okay, what about sex tape for you? How much you getting?
I want the Ray J deal.
How much did he get?
I don't know. Whatever Ray J got from Vivid Films or whatever the fuck it's
Oh,
called.
a
That's
few
what.
million for sure.
Yeah, I want the Ray J deal.
Okay,
This dick ain't for free.
that's fair enough.
Shout out to the Hook Army.
You know, Trav's not here, but he would definitely do it for free. I feel
100%.
like
Travis was the first person to show me him having sex on his phone.
me too.
Bro, we were literally in the
Yeah.
locker room. He's like, hey, look at this. And I'm thinking it's going to be something. He pulls out his razor. That's how old this is. I'm like, what is wrong with this dude, bro? I don't want to see this, bro.
Yeah, that's Travis.
Time to see the razor.
What's the most money you've ever bet?
$1,000 recently. Never got paid, by the way, because it was my buddy. And
No, you're soft for that. We already had this conversation. Tell the whole story because you're making him sound worse than you.
All right.
Because you're soft. Because you could have stood on yours.
he bought my plane ticket to Atlanta to help him out with something, and then he bet me $1,000 when he was faded that the Hawks would make it to the conference finals. Which is a wild fucking.
He
bet
bet
to
you
begin with.
500 originally.
500, and then he kept talking shit about Trae Young. So I was like, all right, let's bump it up to 1,000 because there's no shot they're gonna make the conference finals. I was right. I never asked for the money back because he already bought my plane ticket to Atlanta. So
How much were you shorted, basically? About what, $700?
plane ticket overall minus the bet?
yeah.
450.
The plane ticket was $450. The plane ticket was $650.
Plane ticket was 450.
Also, it's $550.
Yeah.
God, couldn't be me. I bet a tattoo once. Still haven't paid that man his tattoo. It's been like 5 years. I see him regularly though. My boy.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I don't really gamble that much, but I think the most I've ever bet was like $350
On what?
fantasy league. Yeah.
Yeah, that does count.
Yeah.
Let's look at here. I have to wrap this one up. I like this one a lot. What's the pettiest reason you've ever stopped talking to someone?
I'll let you go first because I have to think about this.
I got to think too.
I got a list of reasons why I've stopped talking to niggas.
Go ahead.
I've stopped talking to a female just because. Oh, I don't think this is petty. I thought this is petty. She started talking to someone I don't like, and she knew I didn't fuck with that nigga. So when she started talking, I was like, it's over. Like, but she wanted to continue our relationship as like being cool afterwards. I was like, Nah, I don't like to use the word ops, but I'm like, you know damn well I don't fuck with him. So you running back, we're not doing that one. You're not gonna make me look that fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But
I got my answer, by the way. I saw somebody talking shit through a text message about me to somebody else, and then I just cut them off out of my life. But it's kind of weak, I feel like.
No, but I mean, if they were talking shit and you took it as like they don't fuck with you anyway, because there's talking shit and then there's like really talking.
No, they were
shit.
just like messing around talking shit, not like talking
Oh,
shit.
then you're a little soft.
Yeah, I'm a soft for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're a little soft. I respect, it's about growth. God's working on all.
I'll tell you who it is after this show.
Damn, I want to know. Just say no, we'll bleep it. No, I'm joking. Don't do that. There's a couple. What do you got?
I was talking to this girl, and then she got back with her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, and then she kind of wanted to stay friends, and I'm like, absolutely not.
That's not even petty. I feel like that's just, having some self-worth.
Yeah.
There's a position here, and it got filled, and I'm just going to go apply for a new job. Like, that's not how this... Yeah, I got some... Dude, I've stopped talking to the chick because of the way that she wrote her end of the year thing in my yearbook before. I was like, when we get back to school, I'm not talking to you. I made
What did she say?
And just like, I thought, we're like younger. I was like in seventh grade.
Hacks.
Yeah, and I was like, we text a lot. I'm thinking I'm getting like this like heartfelt like, cause you know what it was? It was the setup. I remember, damn, I can't believe I'm so fucking soft. I remember this. Like, remember they used to ask for your yearbook and they would have it all period? She asked for my yearbook and gave me like 2 sentences. So she had it all bitch. Fucking period. And I was like, you know what?
You ain't it.
Done. Yeah, this is a wrap.
Good for you. I'm with you on this one.
Yeah, that shit hurt. That hurt Young Zoe's pride.
I give you it for a whole period. You know what I could have gave this shit a hit for second
Bro,
period?
you know how many other bitches I don't want but have been dying to sign this right now? Like, nah, I'm not doing that one, bro. We're not doing that one. Yeah, I got some, dude. I've gotten in, a woman has stepped on my shoes repeatedly, and I stopped talking to them. I stopped talking to my friends because of his sports fan affiliates. Like, I've cut Patriots fans off before. Like, I just refuse to speak to them.
I agree with your last 3 pettiness.
Yeah, especially if you're a Dodgers fan. I'm just there's Josh and like a few people get through this, but outside of that, I don't really fuck with him. Dre's still in the trial period. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what he doesn't talk much baseball all the time, so he's just a guy who likes the Dodgers. And we're back with the Black Dave Pele. So I had a very interesting week. We've been off for about a week. I would say a little bit more than a week.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, I've done some idiotic things.
Shocker.
Go fuck yourself, but you're right. I ran across a freeway, and we'll get to that story. But it made me think, boys. I'm getting too old for summer energy. I don't think I did what I did. I don't think I would have done what I did in like March, September, hell, maybe even August. But the summer energy, like the primal need to just do stupid fucking shit. From the months of May to July, I am here for it, and it almost got me killed. So we're out with some friends, drinking, having a good time. I'm gonna use this word because Andre finds it hilarious. 2 associates hit me up. Cool. They're like, come over, kick it. Go over, kick it. Great time. But in the process of going over there, I leave where I'm at and get on the 163. If you're not from San Diego, the 163 is the worst fucking freeway in the middle of San Diego, and it's on the way to get to many places you need to go. Downtown if you're up north, the zoo if you're anywhere. It's just literally inconvenient. It's about 2 lanes, maybe 2.5, depending on how you want to hug the shoulder. And San Diego's a large, very metropolitan area. I get on the 163. I'm in an Uber, jamming, talking to the homies from India, having a great time, We get out of the little area that we're in. We get on the 163. Gridlock. Stopped immediately. Get about 2 lanes up. I'm sitting there like, the fuck? I get out the car because, I've seen every movie. You got to get out the car when the freeway's locked. And I'm thinking,
so you're locked.
We're locked. Yeah, we get on the freeway, we're locked.
Damn.
Well, first of all, this is when I knew. I was like, so I'm going to do something stupid tonight. So I get out, and I'm like, damn, I have to pee. Because this is like truthfully, I'm only supposed to be on the freeway. I should have been there 4 minutes after we got on the freeway. I'm about to get out. I go to open the door, and the Uber driver asks me, he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I have to go pee. I was just going to pee on the side of the road. It's been like 5 or 10 minutes at this point. Luckily, he stops me and asks me that, because when I open the door, I close it again, zooms by police car. Not that it was like I was in danger, or I was in danger, because he would have smoked me, and I would have had no fucking clue. Just would have got my shit rocked to start off. So after I escape death, I pee, and I call said associates, and I'm like, hey, I don't think I'm going to be there anytime soon. I'm stuck on the freeway. They're like, you're full of shit. We just looked it up, blah, blah, blah. I said, all right, for sure. I send a picture of the exit that I'm at, and I drop my location. If you know anything about me, that dropping, I never fucking do that. I refuse. I dropped the location.
You're such a thought. Yeah, keep going.
Bro, fuck off. I never drop my location. So I drop the location, and to my surprise, about 3 minutes later, up the freeway, I see a car pulling off on the other side of the freeway onto the shoulder. So, I did what any sane person would do. Dapped up my Uber, said bye, walked up about 100 feet, jumped over the center divide, and ran across 3 lanes of freeway. And there was no car. Oh, I mean, there was a car, but I'd already made it past the first one. But it was definitely something I'll never fucking do again.
Frogger.
Yeah, we might put the video in the fucking in the pod if you watching this on YouTube. But yeah, but you guys gotta tell me, what's something that you can only do in the summer? Like, what's your summertime energy? Because doing something that reckless is definitely something I would only do because it was warm outside. I would never do that normally.
I feel like Dre has some crazy stories.
Well, Dre's an asshole. I feel like his summertime energy is just like amplified.
It's like slapping people at Padre games and
shit. Okay, Dre, do you want to give an example of Josh's summertime energy?
Yeah. I'll give a big example of it. So we're at the Padres game on Tuesday. I'm with my 2 boys having a good time. One of my friends, a said friend, he just walks away from us. I'm like, where's this guy at? Probably about 6-7 seconds go by. I just feel someone kick me fucking straight up soccer kick to the side of the fucking torso.
This nigga hit you with a Cobra Kai?
Yeah. I got Cobra Kai'd, and I don't ever get hit like that. So my fist instantly clinched up. I'm about to sock up.
Looking like the Arthur meme?
Yeah, bro. I'm literally about to sock up. So my fist clench. I turn around, and it's fucking Josh's goofy ass. He's just laughing his ass off, and I was like, bro, you are so lucky I know you because I would have beat the shit out of you right here in front of everybody.
Josh, why are you
so unnecessary?
He assaulted 2 people, by the way, in that fucking game.
Yeah. Josh, tell us why you smacked our barber. Why would you smack our good friend like that?
Because he was going to tell you I did it, so I thought it'd be funny if he told you that I did it. I don't know.
Josh, why? Josh's summertime energy used to be like going on hikes, going on parks, bicycling down in Coronado. And I don't know what's happening. He's leaving San Diego. And he's like, I'm just going to be a piece of shit on the way out. Like, that's his number one goal.
I think, all right, summertime energy is definitely taking a piss in a place you're not supposed to take a piss.
Oh, bro. Great call.
Yeah.
Amazing call. Yeah. Summertime, which is funny because that is almost what got me fucking smoked by that cop car, was trying to take a piss on the side of the freeway.
Hey, what did the Uber drivers say when you got out of the car?
Okay, so this was funny. I dapped this fool up.
He's like, where you going, bro?
Like, this was so funny. So I dap him up, and during the exchange of the handshake, he feels very awkward. Like he had never had another man touch his hand before. And I get out the car, and I remember telling him, like, hey, I'm probably going to dip in a minute. My phone was a little fucked up. Like, anyone knows, I got water damage, so, like, I can't use part of the right side of my phone. So I couldn't end the ride. So keep in mind, I walk up, hop the freeway, go back. We go to the liquor store, get snacks, walk to said female's apartment, and he finally calls me. But I was thinking, like, damn, it's been like 30 minutes. I'm thinking I'm about to have this wild charge. This Uber's only supposed to be like $8.50. I get there. He kills the ride after he calls me. The shit's like $9.15, but I'm thinking because he's been sitting in traffic, it's like the timer thing. Uber, you guys need to pay these niggas more. Because me and him were going to be in that traffic for 2 hours. They did not let up. I'm pretty sure either someone broke down or a cop got shot on the side of the freeway. Can't remember which one it was. It was one of the two of them. It was either the day of or the day after, so I can't remember. I clearly wasn't focused on that. You know what I mean? So, like, But, there's some, damn. It's another summertime, some real summer energy. I feel like if you throw up during the day fade normally, you just go home. But in the middle of June, you rally.
You rally the fuck up. Yeah, you have to.
Rally.
I agree with that.
Also, guys, look here. Summertime energy. Some of y'all don't have your summer bods. It's okay. I'm built for winter year round.
Yeah, exactly.
But just be aware. I know people say we shouldn't talk shit about certain people, but certain outfits make it easy. And this is for men and women. Emphasis on the men. Fellas, if you're wearing a button up with shorts and your buttons are screaming like 8 Mile Lotto, I can't save you, don't wear it, bro. If I can see your skin between the button gap, it's not the one, bro. Wear it open. Do something.
What about women? The summer dress is obviously top tier.
Top tier.
Yeah.
But
It-
hey,
it does
the
lie, though.
bodysuit got to go for some people.
100%.
Bro, okay, can we have
the
who's the
romper.
bodies? The bodysuit has to prove that women dress for themselves. I believe that because no man's ever been like, damn, look at that bitch in that fur onesie. I needs that. like, and also I just wonder, like, ladies, men can aim with their dicks. Greatest invention of all time. Shouts to the Lord. But why do women wear outfits that just look like it's so complicated to pee in? Like they love like a romper, bro. As a man who's worn a morph suit on more than one occasion, unfortunately, having to take that whole thing off just to piss is wild.
It's a pain in the ass.
We should make Travis do a TikTok.
Have you guys worn a romper?
I wore a morph suit. It's the same thing.
I feel like you have worn a romper.
I've worn a wrestling outfit. Does that count?
It's a leotard. No, but it's in principle.
Yeah. I mean, I had to take everything off is what my point is.
Yeah, like, why would you do that?
I
Like,
would never do that.
I get the idea of this, but it throws me off. The bodysuit with jeans is crazy to me. Like, that shit's crazy to me. Like, you got to take your pants off, then take something else off. I'm assuming you're not wearing drawers. You might be. But then I'm like, bro, that's 3 layers around the oven. Bro, it's got to be like.
They got to button it under their gooch. It's like, bro, that's just
do
so
women
much
have gooch?
work.
I don't think it's just called the vagina area. I don't know if they technically get a gooch.
They call it the taint? What do they call for
I
women?
don't think it's anything because they have like it's 2 open slots. Like I feel like it's a gooch because it's like a desert down there for men. Like underneath your balls is really just.
Does that
skin.
feel good for women when you lick that area, or does it not feel like nothing?
I don't know. Do they have the same sensation? This is a real question. Actually,
This is a real question.
I don't
Should we?
think they do.
I wish we had an.
I never aimed for that.
I wish we could call someone right now and have this conversation. Travis definitely probably likes getting his gooch licked. He won't admit it, but I would assume like feet in the air or like legs in the air. He holds his legs back. That's his shit
Yeah,
for sure.
that's
Bro.
definitely him.
But yeah, damn, is getting your ass ate summertime energy or is that winter?
That's definitely winter. I
That's
feel
winter,
like.
yeah.
Yeah, because you got that swamp ass
Yeah,
in
bro.
summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what's probably worse? Trying to fuck a chick after a pickup basketball game or after a day in PB?
A day in PB for
Day
sure.
in PB. You think you sweat more? You think your balls sweat more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Do you keep the Manscaped wipes on you?
No.
I've definitely made that move before. If I definitely thought it was going to happen, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a long day, but I'm trying to get something at the end of this. I'm like, you got to keep the Manscaped wipe on you. You know?
That's good.
Hey, so before we go into the next segment, I want to officially do this. I usually tweet this, but I think because today is hot enough, I can officially say this. It is officially big nigga towel season, boys. It is upon us. You know what the fuck it is. You know the vibes. Ladies, if he's 230 plus and he don't got the towel on him, he's not the one. That man doesn't care about himself, nor does he care about you.
Facts.
And we love to have some nostalgic things. So I was wondering, Dre, you're a little bit younger than us, but what do you think was more detrimental? We want to say men, but I feel like secretly it hurt the women too. The Instagram Explore or the Instagram activity page, do you remember this?
Yeah.
Or the Snapchat best friends?
Snapchat best friends.
Josh,
Snapchat best friends, no question.
really? I think the activity page is wilder because there's no way to cover it up.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna switch my answer. The activity page was wild, and I found myself on it way too much.
Bro, I didn't. So this is funny. About 3 days before, or for those who don't remember, we might have a younger audience. So when Instagram first came out, where you have the Explore page, there used to be another tab, and you could press over and send you to a different screen or template, and it'd be the activity page. And everyone you followed, you saw any interaction. So if someone just liked something, someone commented something. So it definitely burnt out some spots. As a man who was known to go like a picture from 46 weeks ago, I definitely raised some issues. And I was wondering for weeks how I was getting caught. I had no clue. I was like, damn, how does she know? Like, you don't even follow this bitch. None of your friends follow her. How the fuck did you find me doing this? And then shouts to my boy Derg. He there's this female at our job and stupid fire. I go and I follow her. She doesn't follow me back. I'm feeling some type of way. And he texts me and he goes, hey, so-and-so didn't follow you back either. And I'm like, bro, how the fuck did you not even follow her? He goes, he screenshots the activity page. Had no clue that thing existed. I've been on Instagram like 4 years.
Ooh.
I'd never seen it before in my life. I'd been getting caught up forever. Not once did I look at activity. I'm like, 'cause I thought it was a feed of what I've done and only I saw it. Mm-hmm. And then I clicked and I was like, oh, God. Bro, every flashback of anything I've ever done.
Yeah.
Like,
Should Instagram have kept that, you think?
Yeah, fuck no. No. Bro, I used to. Oh, I'm
It was
sorry.
more of a problem for you guys than it was for me because I'm like, what, 4 years younger than you guys?
Yeah, you weren't even a shooter yet.
Yeah, so I feel like the best friends thing for like people my age was like wild in high school, bro.
Yeah, I feel like
it would cause arguments, all kinds of shit. The best friends thing, I don't even know why that existed.
Snapchat wasn't as big for us. I mean, at least for me, it wasn't big. Trust me, for a little bit, but it kind of phased out.
Snapchat, but I would say Snapchat for us was, I think the best friends was fucked up for us because Snapchat wasn't as big. So what screwed it up was if someone's seeing like 2 snaps, they're automatically your best friend because we're not using it like that. But also we all knew like if you're sending Snapchat, because we were like the essence, we're the origin of that shit. It really was for shit that you never wanted someone to see again. Like to be a little not nasty, but we're younger, so it's a little different. Like it was the way to get nudes. Like if she wasn't going to take, because screenshotting had just happened. Like when this happened, it's like the iPhone 4 screenshots just happened. So like people are, and Snapchat would tell you before. I remember I used to have the fucking the fake Snapchat app that you could screenshot your Snapchat.
Yes, sir.
But they couldn't see it, and then Snapchat put a halt to that shit. They said, ain't gonna get us. But yeah, the best friends I think was a little messed up, but at least you could go back and just be like, I go up to Josh and be like, hey bro, send me 5 snaps right now.
I have a question for you guys regarding Snap. At what age do you think it's like just stupid for you to ask for a girl's Snapchat?
It's a great question.
I don't know.
25. Because you're kind of an adult now. Like it's like we could never get that one off now. Like no, there's no way.
I feel like it's funny because I feel like I don't ask for your Snap. I ask for your number and then I'll add you on Snap. But I myself am not a big Snapchat person. I do find myself though now. I feel like I do find myself maybe it's because like the environment I'm in with my job. A lot more women do use Snapchat than I thought actually use Snapchat. I thought it was dead, to be honest. Yeah. But apparently shit's alive and well. You'll never see me send a snap first. One of my group messages is through Snapchat, though, which is funny because we're so outrageous that it was like, we don't need actual proof of this. Like, I don't want this in my actual text thread. Like, let's just do this on Snap. So I've had like a group message that's on Snap for like 5 years. But the second they made that an option, we just went there. So there's no proof. So the argument can just always go.
So what would you do if you're out right now at this age with a friend and your friend asks a girl for their Snapchat? Not me because I'm like 23, but I'm saying like a guy your age.
I would say this in the words of Travis. If she's a woo girl, I'll give the exception. Certain women give off the Snapchat energy. You know what I mean? And some people's keeping that shit alive and well. Like...
Okay, do you ask for the number or the Instagram more often?
Well, as a monk, I do neither. But
I was doing Instagram, and then I got so much shit for it. I was like...
I do Instagram because I'll be honest with you. I don't like... Okay, so I'll give... I'm trash for exposing myself, but we all know I have no fucking game, so what difference does it make? I prefer the Instagram because if it's... We have a real vibe and I'm asking for it. I don't like to just fall in women's inboxes. I feel like it's kind of weird. If I don't have a plan, I'm not good with the small talk anymore. Now, if we're in person, I can small talk you to death. We can like get somewhere. But like, if I just message you real quick and I don't have an actual plan of attack, like, oh, I want to ask you out, but I kind of want to get to know you. I'm trash with that. I'll be honest with you. The well has run fucking dry. But on Instagram, I can kind of peep your interest, comment on things, get an organic conversation going from maybe something you posted or you like. Vice versa, you comment on something I said. So I think I would probably go Instagram. And some women are more likely to respond. Like, to be honest, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
What do you think? All right, better question. If you start talking to a chick on Instagram, how long till you ask for the number? Or you change it, you change the venue? Like, you start texting instead.
I feel like if you're like texting her nonstop throughout the day for like a week, I get tired of the notifications on Instagram. I would just be like, yo, can I just get your number? Because I hate texting on Instagram.
Yeah, I lie about that shit too. Yeah. I used to hit him. What's what I said? Like, oh, I'm never on here. It's a fucking lie. I'm on Instagram.
Yeah, that's a good one. Halfway through the first conversation, I get the number. Yeah. I mean, it's the adult thing to do.
I think I don't know if I said this on the pod, but I was talking to a certain female, and she's a little older, and she thought the pod was so funny. And I literally did that answer, like, oh, I'm not on here that much, blah, blah, blah. And she texted me, and she was like, I can't believe I fucking fell for this. And I was like, what? And then she sends me the clip of me doing, and then a screenshot of me saying that to her in IG. And I was like, damn. But we're here now, so what fucking difference does it make? What's good?
There you go.
And staying on brand, I think we should close out this with some top fives. Who would like to go first, boys?
I think Dre should go first. He's our honorary guest.
Okay. So my top 5 is going to be the most overrated bar/clubs in San Diego.
Ooh.
Number 5, and I have experience with this place with Josh, is Camino Rivera. Okay. I never really experienced El Camino, but Camino Rivera has to be one of the most overrated places because of how crowded it gets in there. The price of drinks for the quality of drinks that they give you, and just the people that are there. I got hit on by a guy there when I was there. No disrespect to gay people, just I ain't for that. So that really kind of scarred me.
Time out. We have to address this because he's our young boy. We have to say this. You can't not like a place because a nigga hit on you there. Gay people are everywhere. They're going to hit on you anywhere. Are you mad that you're cuter in Little Italy? Like, what are you pissed about?
No, it was just a weird experience, bro.
So would you stop going to Petco Park if you got hit on by a man?
I don't think I'd get hit on by a man at a baseball game, though, bro.
I mean, what if it happened?
I probably wouldn't go back.
I'm gonna send one of my gay homies after this.
No, but the vibe there is kind of like, it was just kind of off the last time I went. It was kind of like, I don't know how to even explain it. It's just, look, for the price of the drinks that we got and what they gave us was just outrageous. It was like $50 for 2 drinks when I went 2-3 weeks ago. And the drink I bought my friend, she's like, this shit is disgusting. I don't even want it. It was like $30. And then I got a fucking canned beer, which is like $12. And I was like, bro, this is just outrageous. You couldn't even walk. The only good thing about it was that they have the lit part of it is outside, so it's not musty in there. So that would probably be the best part of it. But other than that, bro, like it's pretty boring. Like the music, I mean, house is cool and all, but like it's not really the vibe when you want to go out with your boys.
It was more of a hip hop spot. It was like
well, now they just have like sound. There's not even words. Yeah,
it's trying to be like if you're in Tulum.
Yeah,
so it's like all house music, which is ridiculous because
so the OnlyFanners are in there, huh?
Yeah. Number 4 would be American Junkie.
Yes,
American Junkie is kind of lit on some days, like when you're already faded.
They have their moments.
Yeah. Like if you're faded and you're going there, you're gonna have fun. But if you're going there, your homie's got a table, like that's the first place you're going to start the night. Or if you're just going to be there all night, it's super overrated. It gets musty as fuck, crowded as shit, too many people Like, it's cool when I see people out, but like I don't want to see everyone I know in one place, and that's usually American Junkie.
American Junkie, you got to treat like a farewell tour in sports. Like, it used to be your last stop on your way out. You see everybody, you say bye, and you go the fuck home.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Number 3 is Oxford. Oxford, they got some sus people there weekday, week in and week out. Not going to mention their ethnicity, but they are very sus. The type of middle-aged males that are in that place every day just kind of scares me. The way they look at girls, the way they talk to girls, what they do to get girls who are just there to have a good time, not want nothing to do with you.
Niggas hide predatory behavior behind fake advocacy and really caring. I tweeted that, and Oxford is the breeding ground for said activity.
Yeah.
This man does not care about abortions, your rights as a woman, your teacher's appreciation week, none of that shit. But he will be in there talking all this game. He doesn't care. He voted for every one of y'all to not have the right to do anything if he's been in there. If he's in Oxford wearing Oxfords,
that's game over.
Yeah, Oxford would not be one of my go-to spots. I don't recommend it. I mean, the Pendry is super cool, but Oxford's just not it. Number 2 is El Chingon. Okay, El Chingon might be the most overrated place in downtown, with the fact that every time I go there, it's just way too crowded again, super musty, and
it's the Palm Avenue of downtown.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, exactly. And there's always fights. I've never been in there and there's not a fight. Like, fights for no reason. Like, oh, bro, you're looking at my girl. Like, here, just let me give you a 3-piece combo with a soda after. Like, it's ridiculous. I've never seen more people get spit on in my life than at fucking
that's wild. See, that's a reason not to go.
That's somewhere. What I'm saying. And like, we were talking about this the other day. My boy, he was at on his friend's boat party, and he was spit on by this female. He was literally spit on by her. If you're a guy and you get spit on by another man, if you don't fight, there's something wrong. You have to throw hands instantly if you get spit on by another guy. Mm-hmm. And I've never seen anywhere where guys get spit on more than at El Chingon, or people get spit on more. It's disgusting. that's why people throw hands, and there's no need for it, and I just don't want to be there.
Call a spade a spade. The Hispanic homies will spit on you. If they don't fuck with you, they will spit on you. That is definitely a move.
I mean, I'm Hispanic. I'll never spit on somebody.
I've only seen, and I'm not mad. I mean, fuck it. If you want to let someone know that's the level of disrespect, then fuck it. Hey, if that's your way of communicating it, let it be.
Be prepared to fight.
Yeah, be prepared to fight. Like, yeah, but I'll say I've only been spit on. I've been spit on by a female, and then Josh shows us the interviewer, and then story for another time. But yeah, I've only been spit on by a female, and I've only seen the males do it. Like, because you know it's like a classic. Like I see the Mexican homies do. They'll spit on the floor while they talk to you, and that's also hella disrespect. Like they'll look at you and they'll. And I'm like, okay, you didn't spit at me though. It's like I can kind of let this go, but you're letting me know what time it is.
Even if you know that the guy who you're gonna fight is gonna beat your ass and he spits on you, you're gonna fight him. I don't care what you say.
You have to start that fight.
Yeah, I'd rather get my ass beat than let someone get away with spitting on you.
I have a chance to win. If you spit on me and I don't do anything, I just lost.
I will freaking fight somebody if my friend gets spit on. They don't fight him. Like I'm gonna fight them for you, dog. Like it's the most disrespectful thing that you could do. If it's a female that spits on you, that's a different story.
You gotta eat that.
Yeah, you just take it. Even if you don't fucking talk to her ever again, don't ever put your hands on a female. But that's the most disrespectful thing.
Oh no, you got it. Like, I've been telling you guys.
You gotta address it.
I've been saying this for a while. Like Josh's girlfriend's gonna have to fight someone for me. If I get spit on Josh, your girl has to fight that chick. It's not an option. There's no option.
She has that reach. Yeah.
She has reach, bro. She could go the helicopter. And you have one more?
Yeah, this is the most overrated place in all of San Diego by miles. And if no one agrees on it, then that's crazy. Is Backyard.
Oh yeah,
Backyard is the worst place to go out in all of San Diego, probably in all of California. And I lived in Sacramento for a couple months. Backyard is the worst place. The level of mustiness and BO that you smell in that bitch is just disgusting.
The worst security too in San Diego.
The worst security.
The most racist place in PB.
Yeah, they literally like fucking. They'll just suplex chicks in that bitch and like
he's not lying.
I've never seen.
You know how many people I've actually heard be like, I wasn't involved, and it's people you know who weren't fighting, and they're like, bro, I got hit.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, you got hit in the fight? No, security.
Yeah.
Like, bro, when my boys got RKO'd, it was wild. He was like,
but just how musty it is in there. The BO in that bitch is like. I feel like no one showers when they go to Backyard, which is
Backyard,
crazy
bro.
to me.
Yeah,
like
straight from the beach into the backyard.
Even if it's the fucking middle of winter and it's 50 degrees outside, if it's 50 degrees outside and you're wearing a jacket inside of Backyard, you're instantly sweating.
Yep.
Okay. And I don't recommend anybody go to Backyard or a PB in that matter after 8 p.m. Okay. But if you go to Backyard at night on a weekend in San Diego and you are over the age of 22, there's something wrong. This is a PSA.
Yes.
If I see you in the line at Backyard, you're my age or older, I'm gonna call you out, or I'm gonna say, I'm just probably will stop talking to you.
Hey, Andre, I got a question.
It's on fire, bro.
When I told you I wasn't going to PB, you figured it out real quick, huh?
Yeah. Especially the last time I went with Josh and Steph. We went to Flamingo Deck, which is actually pretty fun.
Flamingo Deck's cool.
It was cool. Like it was a cool vibe. You know, it wasn't like the most lit night ever.
It doesn't have to be.
I was probably the only minority in there besides one of the waiters.
You know, it's bad when you're looking at Josh like, damn, this is my brown brother right here.
I was the darkest
Josh was
white guy
literally
there.
the closest dark person to me in that whole bitch. It was crazy.
Yeah, and Backyard's been playing the same music since 2003.
Yeah, I think they still play Black Beatles by Ray Shrimmer.
Josh, what do you got for the fans? All right, my top 5 is the 5 worst places to take a date on the first date.
It's fire.
All right, so the 5 worst places to take a date on a first date. Number 5 is the zoo. All right, a couple reasons.
Yep.
The zoo is you're locked in for the whole day. You're paying to get in there. It's a pricey ticket. You're in there for the whole day, and you're gonna have swamp ass by the end of the day. 100%. So you're with this chick. You're impressing her. You got the pits going. You got the ass going, and you're like, this place literally smells like shit. Like, is this where I want to be for the whole fucking day? I don't even know if I like this chick. So the zoo is obviously.
So I got a question though.
Yeah.
Isn't the zoo just an extended hike though?
The zoo is an extended hike, but the hike you can leave, bro. The zoo is you're in there for the whole day. The whole day. The hike might take 2 hours and you're out. The zoo is a 6 hour.
I feel like you can make the zoo a 3 hour and 30 minute thing.
Nah, it's too expensive, bro. You got to stay in there.
That's true. I also didn't pay for the zoo last time I went.
One of my biggest fears is going on a first day at the zoo and getting stuck on a gondola with someone, and then the date's going.
First of all, time out. Where the fuck is the gondola at the zoo?
What's the thing that's
the gondola? That's not a gondola.
Whatever. sky thing,
The
bro.
gondola at the zoo.
Hey, bro,
I'm
that's,
like,
like, that's like what I call the Pisces of Pegasus, bro. This nigga said the gondola. I was like,
I'm like, the flamingo exhibit's crazy
bro,
now. They got a gondola.
I was like, I was just there in January. They have a. I'm like, bro, that's kind of.
I know it's the best zoo, but goddamn.
In my head, I'm like, that's wildly more romantic. I might need to go back to the zoo.
That is hilarious,
The
bro.
sky ride thing.
The sky
whatever
ride.
it's called that.
I understand. Yeah, I think the same thing at the Del Mar Fair. What else you got for us?
All right, number 4 is the mall. A couple reasons.
We're not 14.
Yeah. The mall, like if you're an adult, like taking a chick to a mall on the first date is just kind of weird to begin with.
sus.
And the second thing is they're going to judge the fuck out of you if you don't like buy them anything or you don't buy yourself anything. It's like, okay, if I'm going to the mall, I kind of got to throw down right now to like be like impress them. So if I go to like any type of store like Cotton On, I got to walk away with like 3 shirts, like a pair of jeans or something. So you kind of feel pressure like if you're at the mall with the chick. And I don't know, man. I feel like families are supposed to be at the mall and like little kids like on their first date. But like if you're an adult, you can't be going to the mall on the
I'm
first
gonna
date.
let you know I'm a good friend because I have a whole way to attack you about this, but I'm gonna let this
Go ahead.
ride. What's wild? That are taking a chick to the mall on Valentine's Day and not buying her anything, but buying yourself shit.
Did I do that?
Yes, on Valentine's Day last year, which is why your girl deserves so much more credit than she gets.
Was she my girl though?
I don't know.
Then that's what
We were like, oh, we're just friends, bro. My man, I'm so glad we can talk about this and this worked out because me and Travis want to talk about. Josh took Steph to Orange County last year. Nigga paid for lunch, cost like probably $40. Goes shopping and
What
buys.
mall?
Somewhere.
Spectrum.
Yeah.
Okay. If it was South Coast Plaza, I'm on Josh's side. That's an expensive ass mall, bro.
This man bought himself sunglasses and $100 pair of basketball shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys weren't dating.
No, exactly.
So, yeah,
no,
exactly.
But he on a Valentine's Day.
Doesn't matter.
He paid for a meal.
Bro, it's
my dog, right? It's my dog right
You
here.
could have ordered that online. It's the idea
And I
of
drove
it.
gas money.
It's the idea of it.
If you're
We're
not
talking about
dating-
gas money, Josh, it's like bragging about kissing.
All right, number three.
Number three.
Kind of similar to the zoo is a theme park. All right,
with you on this one.
A couple reasons for the theme park as well. One, there's not a good theme park in San Diego, so you're going to have to drive your ass over there. So you got to
wouldn't
take into account. Let's say it's Disneyland, all right? So that's an hour and a half drive, right? So hour and a half talking to them. It's the first date. Who knows? You know. Get to the theme park. It's probably hot as fuck. It usually is always hot as fuck at Disneyland. Expensive, so you have to pay a lot of money for a first date. Definitely not for that. If anybody knows me, I'm not paying a lot on the first date.
Respect.
And yeah, you're locked in, bro, for like another 6-hour day. Now you have to drive an hour and a half back, and you're like, "Fuck, dude, do I even fucking like this person?" So there you go.
I got one that I
12-hour
question.
day.
Have
Yeah.
you seen how they've redone Belmont Park?
Don't even fucking do this right now.
They have a go-kart. They have a bowling alley. They have churros.
I also have pride, dog. I'm not going to Belmont Park.
You wouldn't? I don't think that's a bad idea, bro.
Belmont Park is the most sketchy place in San Diego right now.
People get shot there like every day.
Yeah,
Niggas get shot at one tequila too, and that bitch is packed every weekend.
that should be on your list. One tequila should be on your
Yeah,
list.
well,
Yeah,
one
it should have been on my
should
list. I
definitely
forgot
be on
about
the
that.
list,
Yeah.
Damn, I'm mad.
All right, number 2, shout out to Dr. Rita, restaurant.
Yes.
All right, specifically if you get ribs or any type of finger food and you just have everything going on in your mouth and your hands and you just really can't talk because you have fucking food in your mouth.
All restaurants or certain restaurants?
Certain restaurants.
So Chili's is out of the question.
Dude, if you're taking a first date to Chili's, dog, like
I
she
feel
better
like-
drop
Josh,
your ass.
I feel like this is your thing. You could 2 for $28. You don't have to spend a lot of money.
No,
This is-
if you're going to a restaurant, you can only get it off if it's a nice ass restaurant. But on a first date, I'm not going to a nice restaurant.
Well, that knocks out my chicken crispers.
Yeah. Okay. And number 1 is the movie theater because you literally can't talk. You're stuck in a situation. You're doing one of these like, do I want to make the move? Do I not want to make? Nope, I don't. Going back here. And I just don't like the movie theater at all for a first date. Honorable mention, best place to take a girl on the first date, jacuzzi. Okay. You get to see what you're working with. Great place to talk. It's quiet. It's intimate. And who doesn't like going to the jacuzzi? So there's my list.
I definitely think there's a group of women out there that are like, if he invites me to the jacuzzi on the first date, I'm never talking to
Yeah.
this guy again.
100%.
Yeah.
It works.
It only works because you're cute. Regular niggas don't get that one off, bro. Regular niggas would never get that one off. Like, I don't even know if Travis could get that one off. That's a wild thing.
Try it.
Like, no, bro. I'm not jacking that one. That one's wild. All right. Being the degenerate I am, I'm doing top 5 places to drink. Number 5. You know, we all love the weekend. I work most weekends. But, you know, I think sometimes you need a little pick-me-up during at the end of the weekend, but it's the beginning of the week. But not too drunk. Just enough to be like, damn, I missed a good fade, but we're going to keep it going. Monday nights, boys and girls. Because nothing starts the week off well. Because Mondays fucking suck, no matter what it is. I hate people like, I love Mondays. Shut the fuck up. No one loves Mondays, bro. No one likes to start this bullshit. What's that Instagram reel like? Oh, what's your dream job? And the girl goes like, honey, I don't dream of labor. Like, yeah, no one fucking likes Mondays. So the number 5 on times to drink, Mondays. Monday night, don't get drunk. Don't get too fucked up. Make it a little easier to wake up on Tuesday. You know what I mean? Get a little nice little fade going. Number 4, baby showers. Baby showers.
Why?
I'm going to a baby shower today. This isn't going to be one of those type of baby showers. Shouts to my boy Damien. Not throwing this out there. I like his girl and her family are really, really cool. So this doesn't apply to them. But baby showers are great. You get a lot of the family will press you. A lot of family drama. Going to be a lot of women in heat. A little baby fever going on. You might be able to snag something real quick. And if worse comes to worse, it's going to be a bunch of dudes. Like, I've had so many great baby shower experiences. We had a friend of the show. We had Kiara's baby shower I went to. Me, her now husband, 2 of his boys, and her dad just sitting in the backyard while the girls are playing games, drinking beers, not saying a fucking word to each other. Bro, and that men bond. Like, I'll always cherish that memory of men just sitting in the corner, not saying a word. We're all about 46 Miller Lights deep, and this shit was awesome. I loved it. I was like, that's why I love being a man. I'm like, damn, I feel connected to these men, and I don't even know 2 of their names. Number 3 kind of goes into that. We're going to go kids' birthday parties / barbecues. Thanks. One thing I love about San Diego is the Hispanic culture. And one thing that the Hispanic homies will do is pull up with beer to the kid's birthday party. Let's make this clear. Your child's birthday party doesn't have to be something elaborate. Take some cute photos, take them to the mall, take some fucking pics. But let's be honest here. It's a year for us to celebrate that you haven't killed this little motherfucker in a whole year. It's an anniversary of goddamn you got through this. I love drinking at birthday parties, especially if it's in a park. If your kid's birthday party's at the park, you're doing it the right way. You don't need to take them to some venue. This little motherfucker ain't going to remember that shit. Your little bundle of joy wants to eat some cake, and why not entertain the uncles who inevitably are going to have to watch this little motherfucker anyway. You know what I mean? So, yes.
I like that.
Birthday parties, barbecues, for sure. My number 2, it would be number 1, but kind of to the price point thing of Josh's earlier comments, sporting events. I love drinking at sporting events. Nothing's better than when you have a plug at the venue. Like, if you can drink for cheaper at the venue and, like, you kind of make it like a regular bar night, like, the average drink goes from, like, $14 to, like, $10 each, changes the whole game plan. Shouts to my plug at Petco. But, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, if you can get some drinks in. I'm not the biggest tailgate fan because it's like kind of drinking outside just to sweat. No one ever has a fucking canopy when you're fucking tailgating. The food's usually good, but yeah, I don't know, I'm fucking with it. And the number 1 place, in my opinion, to drink, because I feel like it is all of the vibes, is a wedding. Much like the baby shower, can get a little cheesemate, get a little gossipy, a little chippy in the paint. Also, like a barbecue, though, the uncle's going to be in the corner doing a whole bunch of shit they ain't got no business doing. And it's the vibes. You could dance. You dance with someone's grandma. Get your little boogie on, you know what I mean? There's always someone doing something they got no fucking business doing. And the best part is you're always due for a great hungover story the next day after you drink at a wedding. Someone always fucked up something. And even if it didn't go, even if someone didn't fuck it up, then you just get to reminisce off a hangover. Nothing's more enjoyable than the horribleness of a post-wedding hangover. It's trash, but it was well deserved.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Good list.
Yeah. I think with that, we're going to close out the show. Like I said before, this is episode 45. Shouts to the Jordan here. Be a friend, tell a friend. This is the Young on the Watch. Like, comment, and subscribe. Our views have been going up, and we want to just give everybody a shout out. We really appreciate you guys putting in that work. You know what I mean? I am the Dusty Dynamo, the Teal who's known to tiptoe around these hoes like I got Surf Toe. Filling in for the cap in the hat who has no Mac is Big Dre. And as always, got to give a good send-off to our boy Stanley Yelnats, a.k.a. Ron Stoppable. The Tennessee kid will be returning back home, but we will take a short hiatus, but we will be back and better than ever. And with that, we out.